Yves Saint Laurent's L'Homme ULTIME. This is one of the greatest smelling flankers from Yves Saint Laurent. I have no idea why they would discontinue this. It's extremely fresh, it's sporty, and it's energizing, and it's an amazing, refreshing take on YSL's L'Homme. So that begs the question, why would Yves Saint Laurent discontinue this fragrance? Sales? Maybe they had too many and they just needed to make room for more fragrances? Because Sephora sometimes had a lot of these fragrances out at once, and it really looked like L'Homme kind of dominated. Sadly, this one was discontinued, and prices have been skyrocketing on this. I remember at the time when I purchased this, they were going for about $160, $170, and they've probably even gone up even more by now. Recently, one of my subscribers by the name of Jason recommended to check this one out, Rasasi's It's Essential for Men. And Jason, thank you so much for this recommendation. This is one of the closest and best renditions of Yves Saint Laurent's L'Homme ULTIME, so stick around, make yourself comfortable, and let's get started. What's going on, you guys? It's Eli with Common Sense. Thank you so much for joining me, and today we're looking at Rasasi's It's Essential for Men. I actually got this fragrance and Nabil's Black Sand, which I'm going to review very shortly, so stay tuned. But I got this one for the cheapest that you can find it online for about $29 from tripletraders.com. You can also use my code Common Sense and you can save 10%. So use that code, save yourself some money, and also support the channel. And I can say this is worth it. So stick around and check it out. Just checking out this presentation. It looks very standard, and I actually took off the cellophane earlier because I wanted to test this. I was so excited to check it out. I feel like Rasasi has a lot of these horizontal lines on a lot of their fragrance boxes. I think they did that on the Silver Mountain Water one that I did, the Al Day, I think it was. Oh, hold up. Looks like they're throwing in some little freebies in here. Taking a trick out of Lattafa's book, I see. Okay, stepping up their game with these product photography skills. I see what they're doing. Not gonna lie, a lot of these bottles kind of look like dollar store fragrances, but we're gonna ignore that. Big ups because they also included this little sample, Rasasi Wood Excess Pour Homme. Just out of curiosity, let's check it out. Oh damn, that smells good. That is a fruity fragrance. That is really interesting. I might have to pick that one up. But the bottle that you're all probably dying to see, you have this really interesting kind of indigo juice that is similar to the Rasasi Hawas fragrance juice. And I know everybody's kind of going on about Rasasi Hawas Ice that just came out, and this one, I think this one's worth checking out. The cap is extremely small. Look at how tiny that cap is. That literally just fits right over the atomizer. That is adorable. Pretty dang standard, but oh my gosh, this juice is so citrusy and so perfect in every way. So in the opening, it doesn't smell exactly like the L'Homme ULTIME. It smells very similar. This one is going to have a lot more of a mandarin orange kind of fresh vibe to it. It smells very lemony. It's got a bergamot, and it also has some pear. So they refreshed up the notes just a little bit and added pear to it. So it smells very crisp, very fresh, and very fruity. It's also got some geranium, some lavender, and also some jasmine. So it's going to be a little bit floral, but definitely not too feminine, not too floral and overwhelming. But I can definitely see this as an amazing spring fragrance, and I'm gonna be rocking the hell out of this within the next couple months. There's also a really nice kind of peppery woods in the base. Yeah, I'm really just getting some of that bright bergamot and the lavender up top, so it smells a little bit herbaceous, and there is a little bit of that floral aquatic vibe from the geranium and the magnolia. So I don't believe magnolia was in the original, and I think they really do just add that nice kind of mature quality to it, while still smelling very youthful and energetic. So it's a really interesting combination. I feel like this one is definitely going to be best for somebody in their 20s or their late teens because it's very energetic and it just smells fresh and fruity. So if you want something sporty similar to Versace Eau Fraiche or that Yves Saint Laurent's L'Homme ULTIME, I think you're going to love this one. I know I do. So as this dries down, you lose a little bit of that zing and the effervescence from the opening, whereas it was very kind of sparkly and effervescent. This sort of dries down to a little bit more similar to the original one. But there is just a slight difference with a little bit of that cinnamon and the tobacco in here, but it's still very creamy from the gaiac wood and the cedar wood. It's very woody, it's slightly peppered, but you also have some of that lavender touch in here that remains throughout. So it's fairly linear, but just losing a little bit of the energy from the opening. And I feel like there might have been some ginger like the original, but I think it definitely mellows out just slightly. So not entirely different in the dry down like some fragrances. It's very similar, just a little bit toned down. You have a really amazing muskiness in the base, so it's very salty, it's aromatic, and it smells almost like a driftwood quality, but it really is just magical in that dry down. Like I said, this is going to be amazing for the spring and the summer. Anybody can wear this one. I think it is a little bit more masculine, but if you want something that's peppery, it's fruity, it's a little bit energetic, and something that just gives you confidence, I think anybody can wear this one, and you can pull this off, especially in the heat. I actually wore this one yesterday as my scent of the day, and it is still sort of winter, that kind of winter to spring kind of transitional season, and it still lasted a good 8 hours on my skin. So I'm imagining in the summer when it heats up and your body just projects all that heat, I feel like that sillage and the longevity is going to last even longer. So you could probably expect around the 10 to 11 hour mark, which is crazy for $30. All in all, Rasasi's It's Essential for Men has just blown me away. It smells very close to this, and it honestly smells better. I don't know how they did it for $30, but it smells better than the original, and it lasts a little bit longer. So $30 for about 8 to 10 hours of longevity, I think this is a steal. Amazing stuff from the house of Rasasi, and that one is Rasasi It's Essential for Men. That does it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you check this one out because this one really is a hidden gem. And let me know in the comments if you've tried Ultime or if there's a different alternative to this fragrance, another clone that might even be better than this one. So let me know in the comments. I'm Eli with Common Sense, and until the next time, bye-bye. Also, I hope you have an amazing week. I hope you get to do the things that you love, be with the people that you love. I wish you success. I hope you're happy this week. Just little Eli affirmations.